kind of ironic that a white man is wearing a woman for Trump and a feminist for Trump when I consider myself a feminist. And
did you just assume my gender? You said white man.
Okay, I see your point there.
How do you know I'm not a woman?
I see your point. I see your point.
You need to check your white privilege, your white female privilege, I think.
You think?
A little bit.
Yep, he got her right there. She is questioning her life choices. The irony is you assuming his gender without even asking. Isn't that something phobic? Guys, I've been saying this all of the time. Flip their delusion back on them and sit down and enjoy the show.
Now, I know there are guys out there thinking, oh, International Women's Day? Why don't we have an International Men's Day? God bless you, Twitter. Well, you're in luck, because you do. It's actually on November 19th. But you wouldn't know that because you're too busy celebrating it every other day of the year.
Really nice woman.
I feel like I'm losing my mind.
I am too, guys. I'm Primetime 99. I just want to say you guys are a poor representation of the youth of our nation. Let's go! Let's go, baby! I'm so nervous! Let's go crazy! My name is Big Booty Latina. Why are there any big booty Latinas that go to school here? What's wrong? You seriously insane? Look, this is the future. If this is our future, we are a fudge. Look at this! Hey, I mean, you guys are the ones that are scared of free speech. You have no reason not to like me. You should have been aborted. I should have been aborted. Oh, I should have been aborted.
That on your line. I triggered him.
I don't need to say that.
You should have been aborted. I should have been aborted. This is so much fun. Imagine your dick. I think you're a nice woman. Hey, one thing I like about fetish. That turns me on. Now you turn me on.
My favorite girl, my favorite girl.
That's assault, brother.
The fact that Alex is not scared and just laughs at their idiocy drives these clowns nuts. And nobody should be scared of these people, by the way. But I do applaud him for controlling himself when he got spat out by that snowflake. It shows that the mental stability of this gentleman is amazing. He doesn't even flinch, unlike these woke people that get offended by everything.
What do you think about America?
I don't like America that much.
Why?
I think people there, that might sound controversial, but I think people there are very sensitive nowadays of every topic, and that kind of prevents the freedom of speech. Like, you're not able to say anything and people already jump on you and start insulting you. They don't really appreciate actually cultures mingling, if that makes sense. They call it a cultural appropriation, and I don't get that because I love many cultures, and if a foreigner person went to my country, wore my traditional clothes and did everything I do traditionally in here, I would be really happy about it.
Well, that's good to see that there are still women like this that tell the truth. But we all know that Europe has also been woke for a long time.
I now identify as a fucking alien because I must live on a different fucking planet to everybody else. Black pudding is called black pudding because the colour of it is black. A blackboard at school is called a blackboard because it's black. Since when did it come a thing that now in nurseries you've got to ask a toddler when it's got a dirty nappy to wipe its bum? What's the toddler's response going to be? Sorry, no. What are you going to do? Leave the fucking bum dirty? Don't even get me started on nursery rhymes. You know that song you used to sing at school? Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. That's right. That's now cancelled. I don't even know why that one's cancelled. I don't even know what reason there is. And who remembers Thomas the Tank Engine? Who was your favourite character on there? Don't tell me it was not the Fat Controller. Well, guess what? The Fat Controller is no longer called the Fat Controller. Fuck!
First day, I had 25 students. By day 2, I had 19. Because 6 parents switched out of the class because they saw me.
4 days until Pride Month and our amazing Pride event with the Mill Valley District.
And they were like, there's no freaking way. Before I even got a word in.
I myself, as a non-binary individual, do not identify as transgender.
Do I think that it is okay for a parent to see me and go, not around my kid? No, I don't think that's okay.
Not only am I wearing makeup, but I got a t-shirt from downstairs. It's a crop top. You can't dress code me because I'm the teacher.
I feel like that's really crossing the line because you are, for lack of better words, discriminating against me openly. That's like being a black teacher and being like, there's no way. It is the same. It is the same.
You're perfect, honey. Hope this helps.
It's still the right of the parent to make that decision as to whether or not they want their child to learn from you.
Okay.
Like, it's still that parent's right. Like, you can disagree with their motivations, their motives, their ideas,
Would you say
but it's still their child.
Yeah, props to the last guy. I bet the teacher did not see it from that perspective. It's not your kid. Why do you have an issue with parents who don't want you to teach their kids? That's pretty fair in my opinion. If parents don't want you to teach their kids, it's their choice. And we all know that kids get influenced easily. And personally, I would not want my kids around that environment until they're old enough to make decisions for themselves.
Ziad, I use he, him pronouns, and I am Bangladeshi American.
And yeah, I just rolled my eyes. I'm glad the cameras caught it because I was like, it's just a natural reaction. And there's a lot of people who said that was rude, you shouldn't have done that, or you acted triggered. It's like, no, I didn't yell at him or whatever. But the truth is, the pronoun stuff is ridiculous, and I think ridiculous things need to be ridiculed, right?
Need to respect women, period.
So you should respect women.
I'm sorry, I am a woman, so you if you don't think so. I don't really have time for this. And I don't have time.
My mistake.
You're going to let me speak because here's my truth. I've been 4 times. I've known women that have been multiple times. And how dare you sit up here and try to say that women aren't worth respect?
What's your profanity? Didn't say that.
I am a woman. I just became a woman. It's just like, are you kidding me? People don't even respect me, period. And I'm already black, so it's just like, yeah, that already goes against me anyways. But still, you piece of living garbage ass dumpster fire trash gum on the bottom of my shoe. Oh my God, I wish I had a tissue for the blood. I would
Might I suggest it's your behavior? Not because you're black or a woman.
You complain about not being respected and you speak like that. No wonder you're not getting the respect that you want. All I can see is someone who knows how to be a professional victim. That's it.
You're not educating shit. This is fucking propaganda. What are you gonna do, like anti-trans next? Is that what you're gonna do next?
I mean, no, we're talking about abortion.
This is bullshit. This is violent. You're triggering my students.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
No, you're not. Because you can't even have a fucking baby. So you don't even know what that is. You don't even know what this is. Get this shit the fuck out of here, bro. Fuck this shit.
What a way to handle a disagreement or a conversation with another person. If this was the other way around, I'm sure that both of those guys would go to jail for assault. And yeah, she made herself look stupid by getting emotional like that.
So you can say whatever you want, but you need to also be ready for like the repercussions of what you say.
Okay, you're not free to say whatever you want if you get fired for an off-color joke.
Okay,
How would you feel when it's you who's out of step with the social mores
Okay,
of the
and
day?
then you get the repercussions of what you
I
said.
think you're still acting like this is something new, though. People have been fired.
Well, I'm not, but two wrongs don't make a right,
People have been fired for things that they've said for forever. But now we're seeing an era where if you're disrespectful or bigoted towards someone, you get fired for that. I don't see that as a bad thing.
But it's a lot more that's been caught up in.
If it was up to these woke people to decide what's disrespectful and what's not, everyone would get fired from their job for just existing. I'm not joking, that's what I truly think is gonna happen. Because sometimes I see woke people like this get offended just by another person's existence. Isn't that absurd and ridiculous? But sadly, it's the world that we live in today.
My name is Luna, and I am a nationally registered advanced EMT here in the state of New Mexico. I am also transgender. I have responded to, by conservative estimates, about 1,500 calls for service. I have treated more transgender people than I can count.
You said you're an EMT. You're responding to a health emergency. Biological male is having a medical emergency. And they say to you, I think I'm having a miscarriage. Would you check them to see if they're having a miscarriage? Would you consider that a possibility for them?
No.